Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Chew. I'm Robert Wallace. This is the place where we ask, am I choosing the way of Jesus, or am I choosing my own way? Well, yesterday we looked at Jesus goes out of his way and how we should do the same. Again, our passage is John chapter 4, verses 4 through 42. And today we're going to look at the fact that Jesus went out with love, and so we are to go out with love. There can be no doubt in our hearts and minds that Jesus did, and we are called to go out with love. God's plan is to love everyone. God's plan is to offer everyone salvation through Jesus Christ. His saving grace goes before everyone who ever draws a breath on this planet. The love of God didn't stop at revealing part of the truth to the Samaritan woman. No, there was more. And in John 4, verses 15 through 17, we read this. The woman said to him, "Sir, give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming back to here to draw water." He told her, "Go, call your husband and come back." "I have no husband," she replied. Jesus said to her, "You're right when you say you have no husband." And there was no condemnation in that. It was just a matter of fact. He agreed with her. And if you keep reading, he says, "Oh, you had 5 husbands and you're living with a man now." But his object wasn't to make her feel condemned. It was just a statement of fact, a statement of the truth. Her past didn't matter to Jesus. He was looking to her future. Your past, my past. Jesus doesn't look at that. He looks to our future. And he does so because he loves us. The conversation may have caused her to pause. I would imagine that, her knees might have buckled a little bit. I mean, she just met this man and he knows everything about her. Refreshing, and at the same time, wow, Jesus knows who I am. He knows all about me. The conversation continued, and, she's like, "Well, you Jews believe that we can only worship God in Jerusalem, and yet we believe that we worship God here on this mountaintop at this well that Father Jacob put in." And again, Jesus didn't take her to heart. He said in verses 21 and 24 of our passage, "Woman," by the way, woman was not a slur in Jesus' time. When you called someone a woman, it was endearing. So he says to her, "Woman, believe me, the time is coming when you will worship Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, for salvation is from the Jews. Yet a time is coming," and catch this, "and has now come, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For they are the kind of worshipers the Father seeks. God is spirit, and his worshipers must worship in spirit and in truth." The kingdom of life and kingdom worship, the love of the Father is revealed in Jesus, and it is witnessed because he went out of his way and he went out in love. The only true love found in Jesus is what the Father uses through you and I when we go out and spread the good news of Jesus Christ. I refer you to Matthew chapter 28, verses 16 through 20, the Great Commission. We are to go and make disciples. We're to pray for our enemies. We're to pray for one another. All of these things are born out of God's love for others. So what's the Holy Spirit saying to me right now for today? Am I going to choose the way of Jesus that goes out in love, or am I going to choose my own way? Well, what's the Holy Spirit saying to you right now? Will you choose his way, Jesus' way, or are you going to choose your own way? I'm praying for us. Let's read this passage again. John chapter 4, verses 4 through 42. And as we do, let's invite the Holy Spirit to give us eyes to see and ears to hear God's truth from His Word. Let's have receptive hearts and minds to receive these truths, and then let's ask the Father for the same boldness, commitment, and courage of Jesus to go out today and do what the Holy Spirit is leading us to do. I pray you'll have a wonderful day, my friends. Go in the peace of God. Blessings to you. Bye for now.